Hello and welcome to Quell. And what we do here at Quell is we concentrate a lot on the subject of workplace violence. And under that umbrella comes obviously personal safety of staff. And what I want to do in this video is I just want to talk about harassment from social media. Now, I did do a video about a year ago on abuse from social media, and I talked about the systems and the procedures and things that you should be considering. But what I've found recently, a lot of staff and attendees of our courses are coming to us and saying they're actually experiencing a higher degree of harassment through social media. And it was interesting for us again because we did a bit of research into it and we found out that it's not really a topical subject. In fact, unfortunately, a lot of organisations don't pay attention to it. And it is one of them subjects that's actually growing and causing a lot of concern for staff. It's like I talk a lot about things like doxing that I've learned about, where an individual has taken the personal identification of an individual, that's a staff member, and put it out there. And over the years, I've actually seen staff come to me and say, look, Will, here's my picture of my house on somebody's social media, like Facebook or Instagram. I've even seen it on Twitter. And I had to say, well, look, let's go to the organisation, whichever the social media platform is, and let's put a complaint in. But what I found more interesting is where a lot of staff feel helpless, or they feel isolated, or they feel like it's just them that are receiving this form of harassment. But what I've tried to point out, and I have proven in many cases, that when somebody is harassing you through social media, they're doing it to somebody else as well. Okay, they're not just isolating you. Yes, we as an organisation have dealt a lot with stalking, but when it comes to that bracket of harassment, we find that the person who is saying vile things or making comments or even putting personal information of that person, remember, doxing, look it up, we find out they've done it to somebody else before. And what do? Fine. We get the support of the organisation and we say, right, this staff member is being harassed because they work in your company. So we can't turn away from it or ignore it. We can't expect that individual staff member to go alone to the actual police, whether that's the PSNI or the Garda Síochána or any Met police. They need support. And it's good to see a lot of organisations are starting, I'm not going to say wake up to it, but are starting to respond to it. And if you're a staff member, I'm not being funny here, I would ask you to speak to your management. Go and speak to HR. Don't think it's a personal thing. Just because it's happening on your social media platform, don't think it's just isolated to you. If it's in a link to the organisation, you're well within your rights to go and speak to the organisation. And if the organisation, if you're a manager or someone responsible for staff and you see this happening or a staff member comes to you, trust me from my experience of dealing with incidents like this, it's worth getting involved and speaking to the police or special, shall we say, organisations that specialise in handling these situations. And before I leave you with this bit of advice, I'd like you to know that I've been harassed through social media. I've had unbelievable nasty comments through our LinkedIn page, and I've also received a lot of abuse through our YouTube channel, where people come on and comment what I'm wearing, what I'm saying, my accent, my speed, my tone, even the way I look is obviously I've offended somebody by wearing a shirt and a jumper. However, if you know me and you've met me personally, you know what I'm like. I like to have a bit of fun and I have hopefully a good sense of humour. But I don't believe that it's okay to be nasty to people. So, just a short video, think to yourself, right, okay, if you are receiving any form of harassment through social media, don't ignore it. Go actually to your social media platforms. The links are easy to find. Inform them that you are not happy. Send them a link or a screenshot. And then, obviously, if necessary, it's linked to the workplace, speak to your workplace management and outline what is happening. Because this is not fair on you, and trust me from my experience, it can affect your well-being. Thank you for watching. Please comment, please like, please share. And if you obviously think that somebody is actually being affected by harassment on social media, ask them to action on it. Stay safe, whatever you're doing, and bye for now.